Shalom. First and foremost, before we get things started, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, teaching this truth in sincerity, to the hopeful elect and the Israelite foreigners scattered around the four corners of the earth, and to the MAQAQ that are listening and learning. To you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Yashima of the GMS Memphis camp with another word of the day lesson. Let's go to our first precept, which is Isaiah 34:4. And it reads, "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and the falling fig from the fig tree." And what inspired me to do this lesson was the word dissolve. So let's go through the blue letter. Let's look up that word. This is the word dissolve in Hebrew, MAQAQ. MAQAQ. Drop the A off the end of the last qua, and you got MAQAQ. Okay? And the outline biblical usage is to decay, pine away, rot, fester. And the Strong's definition is primitively root to melt, figuratively to fold, dwindle, vanish, consume away, be corrupt, dissolve, or pine away. Okay, let's go back to that verse. This is once again Isaiah 34:4. "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll." Basically speaking on when those nuclear missiles hit their target, which will be here in Babylon the Great, all of Babylon the Great, okay? When those missiles hit, the compressor, when it hits the impact of the ground, is going to bring up a lot of smoke, residue, and flame of fire. As a matter of fact, I will show you a video after my next precept, okay, showing you exactly how it's going to be. And continuing on, "And their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree." In other words, when that impact hit, or from the nuclear missiles, those ICBMs, everything is going to be totally dissolved. I don't care what it may be, building, plants, or even your body is going to dissolve into ashes, or as they say in the scripture, from dust you came, into dust you should return. Okay? And what gives me in mind of that precept, which I call this next precept, the Sarah Connor scripture, okay? Let's go to Zechariah 14:12. And it reads, "And this shall be the plagues wherewith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem." Okay, and you will find that in Psalms 83, all the enemies of the children of Israel, especially including the head, Esau, Edom, okay? You can find that in Psalms 83. All right, and let's continue. "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away with their mouths." Okay, let's read that in the NLT. Okay, this is Zechariah 14:12 in the NLT. And the Lord Yahweh will send a plague on all the nations that fought against Jerusalem, okay? As I said, Psalms 83 will give you all those nations that fought and hate the Israelites, okay? And their people will become like walking corpses, like flesh rotting away. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths, okay? And as I have an example of what I'm referring to, let's go to this video here, okay? As you can see, this is Isaiah 34:4. As you're going to see how it scroll from the nuclear impact. Look at there. That's how it's going to be the day of the Lord, okay? Now, this is the Sarah Connor scripture, as you can see. See how it dissolves away? That's when the missiles impact. It's going to dissolve away everything from your meat, your flesh, and even your bones, okay? Let's see it again, all right? See as it scroll? Look at that. That's going to be a great day. And in the midst of all that, the angels are going to be off into destroying everything in their path. I don't care what it may be. It's not going to be left over, okay? So let's get back to Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, as you've seen in the video, okay? And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, now to sum it all up, let's go to 2 Peter. This is our final precept. 2 Peter 3:10, okay? And it reads, But the day of the Lord Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, as you've seen in the first video from the blast. Now imagine thousands and thousands of missiles upon missiles hitting America, which, as it states in Revelation 14, the lake of fire. And man, like I said, if you're not calling on the name of Yahweh, praising his name, calling on the true name of the Lord, and believing and trusting in him, you're not going to make it through. Or especially if you're of the elect, you will. If you are only of the elect, you will make it up out here. Okay, let's continue. Verse 11. Or should I say, let's start again. But the day of the Lord Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall burn up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay? As we are doing this very day, we're praying and hastening to the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to come to deliver us, the hopeful elect. And not only that, we're praying the downfall of Esau, Edom, and Babylon the Great, along with the other nations who have done us really wickedly in all types of injustice. But call halal yum Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We praying that as we say this day, to see our enemies fall. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishop of Great Mill Stone, and to the hopeful elect and the Israelite foreigners. To you, I say Shalom and Abba Abba. And till next time, Shalom.